So my first poem is, I've been getting these texts from these girls, and they keep texting me. It's very exciting, and they're offering me some really lucrative business opportunities. So this poem, I used some of their words, and then I made up some of my own. This poem is called "This Sender Is Not in Your Contact List." Hello, my name is Monica, a recruiter at UU. We came across your profile through multiple outlets and were impressed by your range of valuable skills which can apply meaningfully to the various opportunities we have to offer. We are currently offering a flexible opportunity you can currently work on in your free time. It's a straightforward task, and you can be free and flexible. We'll provide free training so you can get started on your task with free value. You have great value, which we know from outlets. We found you on platforms, and we came. Arrange yourself. The daily salary ranges between $202 and $36 million trillion, and you can receive this payment just after you have completed your tasks, which are flexible and part-time. Your tasks are part of the time. We are completing daily. It is good to reach completion, and you have the valuable skills each day. All payments are made daily. It is free and impressive. Just reach out. If you would like to join us, please be at least 22 years old. You must be 21 years old. You must be 20 years old to join us. Join us at 19 years old. My name is Monica. Call Monica, just call. If you would like to make contact, please contact me via WhatsApp at +12345578910. It will be a meaningful contact that we will make. I am a meaningful contact. You are making out with me. You can note my contact. What I mean is, I am impressive flexibly. What I meant to say is recruit yourself. Opportunity awaits. Value flexes. 21 years old. I am Monica. Ooh, find me a report drunk. Goodbye. Hello, my name is Lisa, and I'm a recruiter at Revolution IT. Your CV has been recommended by places all around the internet. As a result, our organization is offering you a remote job on the internet. This is a great remote job on the internet that is part-time, full-time, and in person. You will help Revolution IT make updates to persons and train. Update Revolution. The hours are 30 to 60 minutes depending on your schedule, and you can earn between $10 and $6,000 per day if you want. It's just what you want. For every 4 days you work, your base salary is $50. Note you must be at least 40 years old. 8-day paid probationary period. We are probing probationary period, and I am Lisa for $490 a day. It will see results. Sign a lease with Lisa. Just ask Monica. You will be able to receive paid leave annually, as well as maternity, paternity, holidays, deaths. If you revolutionize, you will be able to leave via maternity, paternity, holidays, deaths. It's just a result. You will help Lisa. Help. I'm a recruiter. Hello, my name is recommended. If you want to join us, please write to me using WhatsApp +12345678910, depending on your schedule. 8 days a week. Call me. I'm Lisa. I recruit. I'm not like the other girls. I'm Lisa Monica. I can't reach. I'm stuck in WhatsApp. I want what? I want app. I'm 2 years old. Help. Shopping. I tried to take out $40 at the ATM, but it denied me twice. So I paid for the seltzer with my debit card, but then I got a text from Bank of America being like, did you just try to take out $40 from the ATM? Reply, yes, if you did. Reply, no, if you didn't. So I was like, yes. And they were like, okay, you can go back now, I'm just checking. But you can take out the money now. But I was already a few blocks away, so that wasn't helpful. I have this book that I wrote, feels like many, many years ago now. But the first poem in it is a choose your own adventure, and it's interactive. And I thought, because my friend Henry's here on this book tour doing interactive things, I would sort of just jump in there and do that first. So now he's copying me. So could I have a volunteer? And I'm just gonna say, like, all you have to do is choose one of two paths. Like, it's like a normal choose your own adventure. Yes, perfect. Thank you, Simone. So also just so you know, be prepared. This is not a normal choose your own adventure. This is actually a choose your own adventure. So this is, you get to sort of engage in a capitalistic system, perhaps for the first time ever. Just something poetry can offer you. Okay. You are trying to sell something at the mall. You are stuck between endless rock and roll on a loop and a teenage hard-on. You are holding the thing that you are selling on a shiny platter, which is coated with plastic. Or maybe you are holding up a piece of paper, also coated with plastic. You spot someone ascending the escalator. Their hair is ironed flat, so little V's of split ends fizzle off the edges like it's 2008. Their hair rises towards you as if yanked by static electricity. What do you do? To give them a free sample spritz of perfume and whisper, "Be the bee that buzzes its bodacious body into the lip of the flower, aching to soak in an aromatic shower." Turn to page 2. To offer to take their headshot, turn to page 3 glossily.
The former.
2.
Yeah.
Awesome. You are trying to think of synonyms for scent. You are thinking aura. You are thinking must. You are thinking aroma, odor, fragrance, whiff. The person you spritzed is now breaking out in hives. "Don't worry, it's God sent," you say. "It's our finest aroma." You kick yourself, metaphorically. You should have said it's a must-have. The person you spritzed is struggling to breathe. Her hair is mussed odorlessly. What do? To turn and run, get out of the mall, run till you can't run anymore, and then run some more, past the strip malls, past the next strip of strip malls, strip your sweater off and keep going, run till the malls can't maul you anymore. Turn to page 10. Or to wait for your manager or someone's mom to turn up and save the day, and meanwhile spritz yourself with perfume in a panic until you smell more like an insert in a magazine than a human. Turn to page 4.
Page 10.
Page 10. Just a joke. There are malls everywhere as there is perfume everywhere. You can't escape it, and why would you wish to? Dive back into the sleek swamp of scent, take a bath in it, ascend the escalator into your selling cell, lock yourself in, swallow the key. You know you want to. The end. Give a hand to our budding young capitalist in the building. Short story. Sometimes the prospect of drinking water is so utterly implausible. I'm supposed to take this vessel of liquid to my lips, pour it in, and swallow it? And that's the only way I'll stay alive? That's a really good premise for a short story. Hee hee. I'm coming for you so hard, baby. I'm licking raindrops off the ground. You walked near. I'm reading a text message my friend wrote about something else that reminded me of something you said one time to somebody else near me about something you heard on the radio. I'm eating grapes. I'm taking my vitamins. I'm getting so healthy. I'm freaking painting my nails. I'm cooking eggs for dinner. Well, I'm cleaning up leftovers. I'm walking toward the front door. Ooh, I'm locking that door. I'm picking my cuticles. I'm remembering my friend said, I'm always picking my cuticles in poems. I'm writing a poem. The poem's coming after you. Speed walking, it's going so fast. I'm ordering a coffee for 2. I'm drinking it all. Yeah, baby. I'm being mundane. I'm pretending to watch Citizen Kane. I'm living in a prison of my own mind. I'm minding my businesses, all of them, except where you're concerned. I'm coming for you. Well, the words start coming and they just don't stop, and all the words have too many letters. I think that should be my set.
Hi, thanks for being here. I'm so happy to read for Henry's launch of his fantastic book and with all of these lovely poets that are here tonight. So yay, I'm very happy about that. I'm reading from a long work called Creve Coeur, and part of it is from a book that was recently published, and part of it is from new work on the same book, Creve Coeur. Creve Coeur is a English to English translation of William Carlos Williams's Patterson. Woo! All right then. Love that. Sort of translating his New Jersey post-war hard-scrapple town into my Midwestern St. Louis suburb. I come from a place called Creve Coeur, Missouri. Creve Coeur, loosely translated from the French as broken heart, a sleepy suburb of St. Louis. The name is derived from a dubious myth, a tortured love between an Osage woman and a French fur trapper, presumably ending with the woman's suicide. The same story is retold, sadly, about a lot of Midwestern lakes, and it lands not too far from Disney's Pocahontas, the seventh member of the Disney princess lineup. Legend has it that when the lovers were torn apart, the woman leapt to her death off the waterfall and into the bottom of Creve Coeur Lake. The body of water then formed the shape of a broken heart. But the Creve Coeur Falls is more like a ledge than a waterfall. It's not very high nor impressive. It never seemed ideal to me or even possible for a suicide, lovesick or otherwise. Power walking changes lives. The best way to describe power walking is to think of it as a low-impact alternative to jogging. Basically, it takes regular walking and ups the intensity. If you put two walkers next to each other and told one to move at a moderate pace with their arms at their side and told the other to increase their speed while simultaneously pumping their arms, that's the technique. Known in these parts, the Creve Coeur walker powers up the sidewalks, winding through the private Monsanto service roads spread out over the laboratories as engineers, chemists, lawyers start to roll into the vast parking lot. Swoosh is the sound of the polywalker's poly cotton tracksuit, also called tipped fleece, a deep burgundy offset nicely by his stark white just out of the box New Balance. He picks up his pace, powering onto the sidewalk at Schnucks, then past McDonald's and into a future Creve Coeur. Schnucks, a giant among supermarkets. This is why I don't do self-checkout. I was at Schnucks with my dad, and he was overcharged for like 2 out of 10 things. This happens almost every time we do self-checkout. My dad is somewhat hard of hearing, occasionally stubborn, so I get it when he insists on using self-checkout, but then I'm the one who has to stand in line at customer service and unload everything onto the counter. Ragu pasta sauce was 3 for $5. He got 3 but was charged $8. Chicken sausages were buy one, get one free. He got 4 and was charged for 4. It's embarrassing. And to top everything else off, Dad was trying to return a bad batch of flowers, and since it wasn't on his Schnucks rewards card, they made him jump through hoops to exchange it. Rewards card, say it. No ideas, but Once upon a time, I worked at this thrift store, and once when I was out back for a cigarette break, I set free a gold helium balloon trapped behind a dumpster. In bubbly cursive, it read, "Best day ever." From above, higher than the Schnucks rooftop, higher than the crack in the heart-shaped lake, higher than the Schnucks dumpsters and the crumbling asphalt, the shiny gold balloon, long hair flowing, an unrequited love suicide, mangled in the dead leaves, plastic bags and dried weeds, a tiny man, ancient, shouting, twisting in the wind. The other side of the balloon reads, "Grand opening." Every new mall, like a fresh start. Back then there was a manager, Zach, who'd intentionally hide trash in corners to see if I was sweeping properly. I think you missed this area. A man like that, whose hair is very much in place, like a tulip, knows how to bring an MBA degree to grocery store management. Zach would boast that he's worked in nearly all of the Schnucks stores, either hiring or helping out. He's seen good store management, like in O'Fallon and Chesterfield, and bad, like in Ferguson and Spanish Lake. I'm not prejudiced, Zach would claim, but it all depends on the area. It was national news for a minute. A St. Louis couple standing in the driveway of their palazzo-style mansion, pointing firearms at demonstrators who were marching peacefully to the mayor's nearby home. He was wearing a mustard-stained polo shirt, holding an AR-15 rifle, and she in a striped blouse, hand on hip, waving a pistol, Bonnie and Clyde style. Faces red, they screamed, "Get out! Private property!" Secluded gardens, columns, a broken gate, a circular driveway, a roar of columns, broken gate, secluded gardens. According to Creve police, yesterday, a 10-point buck sauntered into the middle of a busy strip mall. The stray deer walked past home decorators' collection and stopped to observe an ornamental deer statue on display in the window. The deer then started crashing into the door as if wanting to attack the deer statue. Due to the impact with the door, the deer broke off its entire right antler and stumbled through the door's automated doors. The power walker reminds himself that every errand day is a workout opportunity day. But today is a car day. Target, housewares. My first question is this. Who would name a shopping mall with terrible parking promenade? There's no walking here. It's a terrible name for a shopping mall with dangerous traffic and an infamously bad parking lot. One local newspaper even considered it the worst parking lot in America. Here's a tip though. There are 4 entry points and 3 exit points, but most customers only use the exit located off of Eager Road. Try the entry and exit point off of Rose Avenue next to 5 Below. It's further, but keep in mind the cognitive load of exiting via Eager Road. Let me tell you about the mental and cognitive load. Shopper, are you there? I'm talking about the mental and cognitive load. After you've already been shopping and you want to get the hell out of there and cars are lined up like 10 deep just to exit the parking lot. One promenade shopper writes, I have a core memory of some dude backing into my mom's Camry while we were just sitting there. Another shopper writes, it doesn't matter which exit you use, both the mall and the parking lot are cursed because they destroyed the historic Evans Howard neighborhood to build the thing. It was the only black community in all of St. Louis County. And the crummy plaque they put up about it at the mall entrance is just salt to the wound. It feels like someone didn't plan this right. But according to the commercial real estate firm overseeing properties at Promenade Mall, the parking ratio is 4.26 parking spaces per 1,000 square feet. It's concurrent with the Brentwood City Code, which states that retail parking lots should have 4 parking spaces per 1,000 square feet of gross floor area. Bowling alleys, for example, are required to have 5 parking spaces per lane. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Stine, and I have an MBA, and I'm dressed like this because you should dress for the job you want, not the job you have. And I'm pretty sure that when I grow up, I want to be unemployed. Or a cool dad who doesn't care about gender norms. I'm really excited to be here tonight to celebrate my good friend Henry's. Oh my God, this mic stand is leaning. Okay, all right, I wasn't planning on this happening. But I'm so excited to be here to celebrate my friend Henry's publication of Joy Buzzer. It's, yes, please, applause. Yes. I wrote one of the blurbs, which is really hard to do, and I'm really proud of it. I spent a lot of time, so I'm going to share it with you to convince you to grab a copy at the end. Joy Buzzer flips off the voltaic artifice of the gag greeting to deliver a page-breaking stand-up elegy to all the readers in the audience. At the speed of fun, virtuoso poet-clown Henry juggles conceptual gags and prop poetry with the punchy poetics of Claire de Lune, dancing and pratfalling at the avant cringe of performance. This is deeply lived poetry as clown show embodied as poetry, textual, gestural, and riotously alive in the body, dedicated to all the fuckos who've had beef with the moon. You don't have to get it to have a gas. Get down to clown and step into Goldkamp's kaleidoscopic valise. You'll laugh as your head and heart fill up into soft, radiant balloons of delight. And there's some other great blurbs too, but you'll have to buy the book to read them. And for me, I'm having a rough day, but it's gonna get better. I recently came out with this chapter called Summer Crush, and it's about a summer crush. It's about summer depression, desire, Franz Kafka. And you can also, if you would like to purchase a copy, you can come talk to me at the end of the reading. Oh my God, okay. But I will read you some poems from this, and then I will read you some new poems about capitalism, because that's like a theme of our show tonight, our reading tonight. Summer crush. I'm waiting for my summer crash to warm into my hollow heart, to clown through my tart temple, to wolf up my burst breath, to summer this little sumptuous spleen, to crash this little crawling cornucopia. And the next poem is titled On Corniness. I meant to write horniness, but I was too embarrassed to write horniness, so it's called On Corniness. There is nothing wrong with being in this state of hellish corniness, except it truly is infernal dolor. This is a poem about cereal. Cereal longing for a hot summer when I live for deep-rooted winter. And the next poem is about the 100th death anniversary of Franz Kafka. Happy Death Day, Franz. Sorry, I'm late to your 100th. I was constipated emotionally and ontologically, but not literally. Look behind you. Did you find your wings, Franz? I haven't, but I feel them gnawing within me, wanting a cage. And the next poem is a poem I wrote while high. Thoughts of a weedy creeping vine on a muzzy night. I was thinking about my relationship to desire and possibility and how sometimes I see the future bloom, arcs of life lived impossibly well, full of joy, curiosity, and pleasure, to be at liberty, at will. Those are the thoughts I get when I'm high. And then I'll read some poems from part 2 of this chapbook, which is a queering of this Korean folktale about a snail bride. Part 2, The Snail Bride. These poems knot around a truly twisty Korean folktale from South Chungcheong province called Uronggakshi, or The Snail Bride. According to Wikipedia, in one version of the story, a river snail falls in love with a human farmer. She lives in a jar and only comes out in human form to prepare meals for him in secret while he is asleep or away working in the rice fields. The Snail Bride. Fuck me, I'm a snail bride. I am complaining. Why the fuck do I live in a crock to sneak out of at night to cook food for you fools while totally naked and hot? Why? How I turned into a snail. You mean who turned on me? I was ocean bound, a saturated sea princess turned on by dry land. Popped the waves and crashed. Father caught me, punishment by metamorphosis, into medium-sized plebe reverse snail. It's sad though, isn't it? Enter farm boy, already 20, still unwed, still tilling. All this seed to what end? All this toil for whom toils? Who will eat this mild rice with me? I don't want to be an unattended bachelor. I will. I said I would. Farm boy was lonely, so was I. In my grudging opalescence, wingless ballast, bodies spiraling, semi-aquatic and indifferent in fluorescence. When he prayed for prandial partnership, I slid from my hard fate, shouted to the heavens, I will. And then if you want to find out what happens next, you need to get the chapter. And oh my god. I feel like I have my phone somewhere. Can someone call me? Do you have your phone? Oh, your phone is. It's in my pocket. It's been a strange week. I feel like you would agree. I will read 2 poems about capitalism. I will say goodbye. But before I read these poems about capitalism, I want to give a shout out to Matthew Shane Goodman for funding the bathroom. Woo! Give it up. I've used it twice already. All right. So I'm part of this Google Doc called Sonnet September, hosted by poet Emily Bart Brown. And I haven't been writing a sonnet every day because it's 14 lines and that's a lot. But I will read you the few that I did write. This is called Sinet because it's made up of found language from science. All kinds of men's, ladies, kids commit to something. Someone's hand on someone's thigh, both covered in grass and sex shine. It's not fitness, it's life. The most beautiful bookstore in New York City. Above us, a new fragrance infused with possibility. Shall we trust in the unknown? Click and collect cruelty-free formulations. Daydreams available for rent. Spend dollars, earn sugar. Spend dollars, earn tinta love. Spend dollars, earn skin, hair, body. Sinet. All your needs in one place, a secret haven in the heart of Je suis sa slight of the world. Passive house standard, sustainably crafted, full service dog approved. Let's ship it. Change your day for healthier living. No effort, study, or teachers. It is open, buy 3, get 1 free. Change your destination. Now available and better. We are hiring. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Courtney Bush. I'm gonna set a timer on my phone first. I read Henry's book today, and I really loved it, which surprises me because clowns, I find them weird. And I do know that Henry is a psychopath, and so I was just really pleasantly surprised by his book. You should really check it out. So I'm not gonna read poems, I'm gonna read sentences from my email newsletter. You can sign up for it if you like this type of stuff. People in my fucked up generation will tell you they are watching The Sopranos in the same tone they would tell you that they got into medical school. Having 1,000 missed calls from Walgreens comes as no surprise to me. I have realized something about myself, which is I am funny, but I am not playful. My mom said whoever invented gift bags is a fucking rock star. When my favorite spoon is dirty, I look down the barrel at the coming days of sadness using spoons I hate. Have kids or look at phone, my choices. My mom and I watched City of Angels in bed together one morning, and an hour and 50 minutes into it, my mom goes, "Are they in Los Angeles?" Jealous artists are always installing things in Zurich. If you have never fed moussaka to a 3-year-old on a windy ferry terminal, you have never known true adrenaline. The current mayor of my hometown, Biloxi, Mississippi, is Fofo Gillich. That is his name. I cannot join a buy nothing group because I will run my life into the ground. What if a ghost came into your room to lead you in a workout? When I boil a pot of milk, I am transported to another time. When I choose plain flavored seltzer, I am Lydia Tarr. The styling for the contestants of American Idol is one of the craziest things to happen to me in my lifetime. I am no longer afraid of Juliana Rancic. The knowledge that the Brady Bunch children found an evil talisman in Hawaii is a form of primal knowledge I carry in my bones. There should be a song that kills you if you sing it. My mom called a Mardi Gras store in Gulfport, Mississippi that is only open 6 months out of the year a multi-million-dollar juggernaut. I love bedtime because it means I made it through another day without going crazy. I am so innocent, I did not understand that comedians lie in their jokes. I, for instance, believe my friend Will Duncan's parents were both present at the murder of Osama bin Laden. I spilled quinoa on my cat and a startling amount of salad dressing on my toe. Foam rollers hurt. Dating is fake and made up, but love, art, and friendship are real. Methamphetamines are to truck drivers as the song I Wish by Haley Kiyoko is to Courtney Bush. My landlord has green texts. My landlord gave me a jade plant and then texted me 2 days later to tell me it was infested with aphids. Should I go off on my mom for not getting me the HPV vaccine when I was 12? The new acronym I made up is FYD, and it stands for Fuck You Bitch. If I do one crossword puzzle a day, I don't have time to do anything else. Storm King is where relationships go to die. The old man from Saw is too hot. I saw an ad that said, scatter charcoal in your home and watch what happens overnight. Something surely must be done about Yellowstone. Northwest, she's very old, right? I call my brain the Hurt Locker. I believe children smoke weed. I don't think my mom could pick me or my sister out of a police lineup. My boyfriend has never seen the movie White Chicks. A drunk lady walked in on me while I was peeing in the stall at Film Forum and goes, what a coincidence. Sometimes me and my friends say things are crapsitutely fartbulous. I believe God wrote and produced the song How Deep Is Your Love. I hate Legos, but I adore bubble tea. If you try to go to the beach with my mom, you know you are going to end up watching Judge Mathis in the Pep Boys waiting room for an hour and a half instead. My sister's kids hit their head on concrete 3 times an hour on average. What I have learned from watching 800 episodes of the Food Network's Chopped is that food is disgusting, but people are amazing. I observe the golden rule, but you should know I treat myself with a lot of severity and self-punishment. My mom's neighbor heard me call her dog a motherfucker. Next time you want to make someone go berserk, you should just tell them they don't seem that Italian. This one's important. Listen, I want to talk 3 at a time. Yes? I am so afraid of lipstick, but I also want to join. I've never met a man who can hear his own phone alarm. Does everyone in LA still have that wiggly candle? The sexiest accessory a man can have is a broken arm or a gallon jug of water. When the song Getaway Car by Taylor Swift comes on, I'm like, who has cigarettes? If you like Mary's Gone Crackers, your teeth are in shambles to the point that shards of your teeth are falling out right this second. The other night, I woke up laughing from a dream because I dreamed someone had the Instagram handle at bitch quit listening. When I was a kid, I really wanted Jolene to take the girl's man to see what happened. Some people are fermented. After a lady dropped her Snapple on the air train floor, a man immediately bent over to pick it up, lifted it back into the light, and it was already covered in hair. My sister Gabe said it makes her laugh to look at the nanny cams while her kids sleep because they look like roadkill. If you hire me to come over and take care of your child and you have berries in the fridge that you bought for your family, you are fucked. If I send you something on Instagram, I'm going to shoot you a text right afterwards saying, I just sent you something on Instagram. If you hire me to come over to take care of your child and you have grapes in your fridge that you wanted to feed your family in the coming days, you are stupider than language could ever describe. The morning after my friends and I go out, it's like the smartest, most beautiful, best, most pure of heart people I could ever imagine existing are all texting each other like, I'm so fucking ugly and dumb and I make no money. Sleepy people freak me out because you are awake. I think if you're gonna put a crock in the microwave, it should first be dipped in water. If you have ever watched a sports game on Reddit streaming, you are addicted to porn. If I were to somehow find myself on the stand in the Robert Durst trial, I would be so happy I would start singing and dancing. I invented a compliment or a kind of hype up phrase which you can use, which is, crack that case, girl. Katie Maloney from Vanderpump Rules tweets like Trump, but without the joie de vivre. I was sitting near this guy on the train wondering how much more he could possibly fart without dying. If you would not say it to Werner Herzog, do not say it to me. Anne Hathaway in Les Miserables is yassified Dobby. Listen to this one, gotta be careful. The guy from The Bear is Skylar Gisondo in a minor key. Look him up. Should I kill someone in 2025? Could Bobby Flay really be that good? How many more times will I see Judy Chicago's The Dinner Party by no fault of my own before I die? Mental health speaking, if I were to watch Y Tu Mamá También again, would that be okay? I saw a squirrel taking a nap in a tree outside my apartment in the middle of the day. It's crazy that I'm the only white girl who's ever been to Japan. I want to smoke a glass of wine. Apocalypse Now is an amazing title. The Artist is Present is a corny title. The Sound of Music is also an amazing title. It's amazing everyone's assistants don't come back and kill them. Is Gwyneth Paltrow producing GHB? Asks a note in my phone. The Carter family was seriously that bitch. Ben Lerner is Brad. I actually love Ben Lerner, but he's the funniest person to say is Brad. And that's my time. Ben Lerner is Brad.
Hey y'all, I'm the task rabbit for Rye Cook. I was hired for 8 minutes to read this collection while they watch. Watch you and watch me and I give notes. Okay. This one's titled Rambo of Shit. I want as many people to be enamored with me as possible before I step into traffic. Happy Pride, I say to myself, next to the all-gender restroom in the Starbucks. I used to chug my pike roast before a stomach appointment, get the stool sample kit from the doctor, go to the closest bathroom, blast Riot Girl and birth cringe from my fuzzy asshole like a true chronic punk. I would then scoop up the bits into vials, all had a toxic sign on them, a face gagging. Me, the Rambo of shit. Oh my brood, oh my beautiful collection of cringe, my potions, my poem. Every poet loves to talk about their bodies, at least until it stops working. Then they love to write about it. If I die of C. diff, pack up these crab-view fragments like Verlaine did and mail them to every poopy literary mag that will have me. Thank you. No clapping, no. I once I hated this poet that had I hated this poet that had an ending, and when they would end, they would tap the microphone. Okay. This one's titled Millet and Blackberries. On Monday, a Dogecoin tells me to kill myself, and I think about it. On Tuesday, I get whisper yelled at by my boss, who says I abandoned my post when I got up to go pee during an event. I won't say who, don't want to get fired. Sarah McNally? On Wednesday, a literary agent mixer convinces me to shave so I can pass as the perfect genderqueer icon. My stepdad calls and I'm in line to talk to the gayest looking one, and I text saying work is busy and I'll call after. And in my younger years, he would ask if I was doing my homework, and I would always lie because his acrylic eyes couldn't check the screen to make sure. On Thursday, I go upstate on the highway. Our smart car warns us to brake, and we laugh at the sensitivity of the camera a minute before the minivan in front of us abruptly brakes for a deer we saw crossing the intersection. And as the two cars hit us from back and front, all I can think about is, wow, I am gonna die so miserable. LMAO. I cringe upon impact with the ditch that separates incoming and outgoing traffic. The vegan olive oil cake is untouched, but the rest of the car is totaled, including my Barbra Streisand, just for the record, box set. The door on the side is crushed shut. I dive to the other side and roll onto the grass before making sure everyone is safe and sound. Somehow we are alive, a little bruise, limping, 30 seconds of silence before our phones harmonize Amber Alert wail, and Apple says, "It looks like you've been in a crash. iPhone will trigger your emergency SOS if you do not respond." I swipe and the dispatcher tells me to check on the other two cars which are scattered along the highway. The mother who stopped short for the deer says that she can't move her car because it won't start. The little boy in the back seat looks like YouTube-era Justin Bieber. He is fine, she's fine, the car that hit us from behind was flung forward and the driver can't stop crying. A man pulls over, flashes his badge, and says he's a detective. I have no reason not to believe him, and still don't, as he takes the fluorescent orange vest out of his trunk and starts to direct the swarm. I check in again and ask if anyone needs anything. I apologize on behalf of the moment/deer still sifting when EMS arrives with highway patrol. A tow truck guy asks, "You want to keep it and eat it?" I think about it. On Friday, I fall in love with the pics that we took in the ER as well as the ones for insurance. The delicacy of a rose hood. I post them on my story captioning MBD, me IRL. So this happened. On Saturday, a friend said I'm the worst person for this to happen to since I will make it like my whole personality. I cry in bed after rubbing Tiger Balm across my chest and shoulders as I think about how the insurance photo we took before leaving the scene will saponify the crash into data, which will help teach AI to act more method. Know this before you drive. Get ready with me. You'll never guess which power color I am wearing for my getaway. On Sunday, I receive a call from our case manager, Anthony, who says this is a no-fault case. I laugh at how easily fault can be crushed in our palms and spread around our cheeks, under our eyes, and along our T-zone so we can look ageless and provocative. A poem or a shock site, blue light hypoxia. There's a digital sublime, but we suffocated it. Here's my day in the life as a sad, gay, bald woman. One more. One more. Okay. Rye wants you to know that this is about karaoke night, which happens below their bar. They don't own a bar. It's a bar that exists below their home. And karaoke night goes from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. That's 6 hours of karaoke. 11 o'clock number. Some pony brought a tambourine to karaoke night tonight, and I can feel the jingle reverberate through my bed. Glory be to God for dappled cringe, the slam tournament of aesthetics. Last night, I watched my friend's brutalization simulcast on a massive movie screen while eating soft serve, and the body cam footage showed his bare feet, so I knew it was him, though we never exchanged names, or we did, but it faded. Organic seraphim filling me up with joy through music. A poet says to me from beyond the grave, if something doesn't work in a poem, do it more. And so I'm touching myself again during karaoke night, this time in perfect rhythm with Rollin' by Limp Bizkit. As its chorus vibrates my thin floorboards, I fall in love with every pony, forgetting if love on top has one more verse. Honey, I fall on the thrones of life and bleed hyperpop and thrash metal murder ballads through the microphone of my mind. Yes, I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. I perfectly project myself into what others tell me I am. Like how my boss says I came alive when he saw me act in this reading on stage where every pony gives themselves up for the sake of the text. The heat transfers from mouth to ear, and it's either accept cringe or stay in bed covered in layers of self. When there's too much slant to your truth, you go rollin', rollin', rollin' in your limits like the current girl trying to hit those fickle high notes, pausing mid-teenage dirtbag chorus to say, if I'm a failure, let it be on my own terms, and then pulling out a harmonica from her upper left-hand jean jacket pocket to push the melody forward through blown breath as far as she can tonight, and now the tambourine man is going wild, and they both find language together, wild, funneling their vision through bodies and rhythm, and I feel the song of me rising from bed with no mockery or arguments or any thought of the kind. I'm just waiting here, listening, taking everything in before going downstairs knowing exactly what to sing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ryan, and everyone. That is, this is. I thought Stine was doing a bit, but you weren't. There is a thing going on here. My name is Henry, and I'm very thankful for you guys coming out. And the book thing that's going on here is called Joy Buzzer. It's named after the gag of like a device that you like shake someone's hand and it gives them an artificial shock. So I've got these name tags of different entities and people. You get to become something else tonight or someone else tonight. And so all I ask, I know it's annoying because it's participatory and it's not the easiest thing sometimes, but while I read a different poem, I'm gonna hand these around. You could pick one at random, you could pick one that calls to you. If there's a clip on it, that's for like you and a friend to do together, because if those are one-offs, people have said to me, what the fuck? And it makes sense together, kind of as a pairing. So, there you go. And you can sort of, and it'll start. One. You get first dibs since I've been. Great. All right. The first poem, they're really short. It's fine. I'll do like 50 poems tonight. They're very short though. It's kind of like poems like Charlie Kirk got shot in the neck. It's like the consonants is like such a sonic pleasure to Charlie Kirk got shot in the neck. It's like so fucking fun. This poem's called Preheat to Taste. It's got an epigraph. It goes like this. The cartoons expose the fact that what parades as civilization is actually barbarism. That's from Esther Leslie, Mickey Mouse in Utopia. What's What's the over-under on your commitment to the bit? I'm just popping my head in, trying to make sense of the weather report. Happy Friday, everyone. Can you smoke in here? Got a match? Let's live outside the strike zone. America's last time, far from perfect meatballs down the plate. Plenty gripe about the entire game, hinged upon one umpire's eye. But there's another saying in the big show. The ball doesn't lie. I'm talking the walk of intention. I'll try anything at once. A little R&R at the leper colony, hickey from a leech, moonlighting as a bootlicker, my dreams fill with capital. Your tax dollars hard at work, but how would my tax dollars to have fun, live a little? I want them to love what they do so they don't have to work a day in their lives. The only job I want to give them is putting a hit on the 2,781 billionaires. What's the deal with the rich and famous killing this beautiful circus ring we live on? You're telling me you don't have 2,781 bullets to spare? It's all in your delivery. Everyone, run! There's trouble in paradise. It's all about that one day primal. A bullet, a zinger, a belly laugh, the slant rhyme of knife. You have to leave, slay the angels, stay classy, war. Kitchen's closed, spay the eels. You can't cook with us. You don't have what it takes. Not a single onion on your person. Maybe I got 3, sometimes 4, and at least 2 are up in the air. Do you smell gas? No fair. I want to promise something big and deliver the impossible. Electrical fires happen all the time. Number 1 reason of incidentally burning the house down. The joke whizzes by, flits through your guts. It's hot in here. Take off all your clothes. Give me that syringe. Give me 4 cc's of that email chain. Wait. I'm not a doctoral candidate. I'm not on a radical sabbatical. I'm not the president-elect. You're on fire right now. Stop. Drop the hole. Hop down into it. Ta-da. Pop the bottle. Cut the ribbon. Your greatest work. I want to be an effective secret agent of change in the world. You bring the baking soda, I'll bring the Coke. What do we got? A 3rd grade YouTube video, a Schedule 2 substance. I painted a tunnel onto a giant rock, a train tunnel just wide enough for one of the bullet ones. You wait here, I'm gonna go check it out. Okay, I'm back. We've really got to go. It's coming. Full steam ahead. Ahoy, where are we? Did we just wet Willie the landlubber? Did we just snap back Blackbeard's eye patch? Did we just brunch on bottomless parrot tongues? Did some people in this room think we were going to die tonight? Do you want to dance? I can't. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Oh, sorry, your shoe's untied. Oh, sorry, I was scooping up the field mice. Oh, sorry, I caught you on fire. I really thought you were the green ground wired. Oh, that's a mirror. Here, bop my button, pop my cherry, blaze my prairie. Emergency services will be here soon. Wee, wee. Shot fired down on Broadway. Sounds like an automatic weapon. Everybody hit the floor. This is a... Hold up. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Let's boogie. How do you say drugstore in French? Let's take this city on a pill to go. Go throw a road rager. Oh, red light. The Florida plates next to me are blasting their fantasy audiobook in a bad British accent. And the birds lined up against the seawall. I woke up this morning. Obviously. Green light! My first thought was, I want to die. Red light! But the weird thing was, the next one was, I never felt more alive. Like clockwork, I'm all depressed for playtime. My mind all dolled up, messed to the times. You move, you're out. Roll the stop sign. Smoke it. All the highway lines roll right into my pockets. I'd adhere to the speed limit of it all if it weren't so darn blurry. There's a massive tanker of gas. Do you smell gas? Going 80 down the interstate. I roll down my window, try to get its driver's attention. Our jobs have a lot in common. But I don't think he can see me. Our jobs have a lot. I don't think he can see me. I was kind of thinking he was going to run me off the road. Kind of had a hunch he was going to murder me. Oh, that's just my antenna. Been crackling tongues lately. Who do you call when that happens? Would you mind sharing their number? I won't tell them it was you who gave it to me. I know this isn't networking, but I just got off speakerphone with a priest. I put the priest on speaker so he could hear the smoke and the horns and the sirens. Explained now, no, we will not be crowning Mary this first Sunday in May. Thanks anyway, nice chatting, Daddy. To think in the past, I was an altar boy LARPing for the Lord, getting geeked on eagle's wings, the beady-eyed soothsayer, the opposite of heads, call it in the air. Do you smell gas? At 8 years old, I was somewhat toothless. Did you know there are bills being passed so that in a near future near you, you can donate gasoline to Goodwill? Simply fill up a can, launch it at the back door, and let the sun do its thing. So with this little light of mine, I have officially commandeered the wheel from Jesus. I was getting so sick of listening to Bruce Springsteen all the time. My lover asked me to tone it down a notch. I frisked myself for dials. Nothing. It was like I was a piece of cheesecake, and you're asking me to chalk the back tire of a semi-tractor trailer parked somewhere in the Bay Area. I'm just doing my job here. I'm hauling the asinine. I'm booping the reset button of the moon. I'm blowing speakers in public. Daddy shark doo 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 doo. I really loved your sound poem last night. The banging of pots and pans gently fed through a paper shredder. Is noise finally having its moment? The ocean smells like a go-kart. Smells like reversed ain't on the menu. Smells like the long overdue manual shifting of gears. The end times sound funner when it's a plague of grasshoppers. Our hunger low-key locust with the mostest. Is the shrill insect of my heart finally tapping into the frequency of fire? Will that sweet dream I've been having finally be produced into must-see TV? The one where I will myself to spontaneously combust and comb back the flames in my vanity mirror and remind myself the mantra, the universe is not very big, you agoraphobic moron. You can step on it, see all there is to see, sing all the songs along the way, but then the leaking suspicion, the overeating engine, clutching the brink of kaput. Hi.
Woo! Woo! Alright, I'm gonna try and project. This is Mike. I got a little leash, so I gotta do it this way. Everybody got a thing? Hi, I'm Henry. Who are you?
Your primary care physician.
My primary care physician? As a horse, you say? Hi, I'm Henry.
Hello. How's it going?
It's okay.
Nice to meet you.
How are you? Who are you?
I'm psycho-empath.
Psycho-empath? How's your human impression? Mine's great. Watch this. Hi, I'm Henry.
Hi, I'm the moon.
You know, the first time I saw you, I thought I heard this one before. Hi, I'm Henry.
Oh, hi. I'm your greatest disappointment.
My greatest disappointment. Well, it's really, I've never witnessed a miracle. I've never witnessed a miracle. I've never witnessed a miracle. Oh, yes, I have. Hi, I'm Henry.
Hi, I'm Poetry's It Kid.
What do you know about building a boat with a haircut like that? Hi, I'm Henry.
Hi, I'm Big Cuck Energy.
I'm so frustrated this guy hasn't swallowed the ole yet. Hi, I'm Henry.
Hi, I'm Economy Phone.
Economy poem? Why does the front door cost $1,000? Hi, I'm Henry.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm the oneness of the world.
The oneness of the world. Bestiality is halfway normal when you think about it. Hi, I'm Henry.
I'm the moral of the story.
I should start thinking about morals more. Hi, I'm Henry.
Hello, I'm Zealotry.
Only God can tell me, go fuck myself. Hi, I'm Henry. A fellow MoMA goer. You know everything in here is a scratch and sniff, right?
Hi.
Oh! Who are you? Who are you?
I am difficulty in the poem.
Difficulty in the poem! What's your number?
7.
No, what's your phone number? What's your phone number? Give me your phone number.
No.
You have to give me your phone number.
7.
No, you have to give me like a working number with your phone on you. You have to get in. Yeah, you're probably gonna get harassed after.
777. 7.
So we're gonna have to take a break while I fight Rob. That's
917 399 6270.
hold on, my mind can't work that fast. 917 399
62
6270.
70. That is the difficulty.
That's difficulty in the poem.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Henry. Hi, I'm Henry.
Hi, I'm Evolution.
Evolution, the PG version. I scream, you scream, we all primal scream for ice cream! Hi, I'm Henry.
I'm Evolution.
Evolution, R-rated version. We're fucking animals. Hi, I'm Henry. The sonneteer. I suffer from vertigo, so I'm pretty good myself. Hi, I'm Henry. Oh, you're the sonnet?
Dead horse, 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 dead horsey. Oh, now dead horse.
Hi, I'm Henry.
Hi, failure.
What is it?
Failure.
Failure? Why are you saying it all French like that? Hi, I'm Henry.
Hi, I'm Republican Mantra.
Republican mantra. I'm a straight guy in the streets, but an ally in the sheets. Hi, I'm Henry.
Hi, I'm overuse of the word teeth in contemporary poems.
Well, it's not the journey that matters, it's the dentist.
Hi, I'm your imaginary voice.
My imaginary boyfriend. Our therapist seems to think we have some kind of like codependency problem. Hi, I'm Henry.
And the poetry.
The poetry. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. One game. One game. Just one. Sorry, use it. You don't think mercy or it's like we on fingers and then it's like we bend and then like if it hurts too bad you say mercy or one game, that's all. Ready? Ow! Oh my god! Alright, the lack of control I have over you excites me. I'll say it. I'll say it. Hi, I'm Henry.
I'm sobriety.
Sobriety? Okay, psycho. Hi. I'm Henry.
Hi, I'm a proud member of the AWP of the NRA.
The AWP and the NRA?
And the NRA.
Yeah.
Of the NRA.
So it's like this. The hollow point embedded in the heart of all metaphor, conceal and carry. That's all. Hi, I'm Henry.
Hi,
I'm sorry about this, by the way. I want to suck on your AirPods and come in your hokas. Death is very exciting.
I'm the burnout in the middle class workforce.
Oh, burnout in the middle class workforce. Oh, that's. That's your Jeep in the grocery store parking lot?
Yeah.
That's yours with the 26.2 bumper sticker on the back of it?
Yeah.
That's and you drove here? Hi, Henry. They didn't come around this whole row. You don't have to look down in shame.
Sorry, I'm Marshall McLuhan, the biologist.
Marshall McLuhan, the biologist. Well, the anus is the extension of the mouth. Hi, I'm Henry.
Hi, I'm a child's honesty.
You dumb. And you God whiffs and whiff out hope. Hi, I'm Henry.
Hi, I'm the northern limelight.
The northern limelights? Those stars must be the really important ones. Hi, I'm Henry.
Hi, I'm Sad Poem.
Sad poem, the only thing that makes me happy is poetry. Oh, no, we already talked. We've already. Hi, I'm Henry.
I am the artist.
The artist statement? Know any jokes?
I don't know any jokes.
You don't know any jokes? Does anyone around you know any jokes?
Not that.
Oh, who's there? You have a joke?
Oh, yes.
Then you've earned this.
Oh, thank you.
So, artist statement. Do you do any jokes?
Yeah. What's a DJ's favorite sauce?
A DJ's favorite sauce. I don't know what.
Marinara.
I'm really sorry to put you on the spot. Can you just explain?
You've never had marinara?
I no, not in memory. What? Just one more time. Just like explain it for everyone. So I don't know if everyone. Just one more time. Just explain.
In case you didn't hear, a DJ's favorite sauce is marinara.
Oh, that's
Hi, I'm Henry.
Ave Maria.
Ave Maria. Would anyone in this room consider themselves graceful? Raise, show of hands, put them up. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Hi, I'm Henry.
Hi, I'm the middle part of the believer Venn diagram.
The middle part of the what? The middle part of the believer. Y'all know that
Venn diagram.
like the kingdom of heaven is probably like a fairly busy urban center. Right? Difficulty in the poem. Did you receive a text
It's too difficult.
from my mind?
I'm still thinking, you know, it's just too difficult.
Why are you pronouncing all French like that?
All right. That's everyone. Can I introduce myself to anyone else? If I okay, I'm gonna.
Here.
Oh.
You forgot the most important part. Government accounting.
Government accounting. Public servant sounds kinky as shit. All right. Thank you very much for playing my stupid game. I have 2 more poems. Let's do this. And this one. Well, this is EMBARRSS. Right, exactly. Hello, clown. No, not a rancid zit. That's just your big red nose attached to your face. Not peppermint horse chiclets, ripe for the chewing. Just your bright yellow smile. Sugar cube me up, Moose. I want to get down tonight on the Hollywood page with you. I want to write your name in the star set in terrazzo and puked on by the useless. This is the amusement industry voucher system timeshare lie. The Moose never asked for a poem. It likely wanted to remain out it, standing in its field, feeling the wind in its ticks, the time on its back. But I was on a mission to cut through this poetry town shorted circuit. In my odd-given pack cell was burning a hole in my socket. You never thumbed the stalls for an ass, bada bing, bada boom. Well, maybe a time in Atlantic City, but that was weeks ago. A classic case of communicating doors between 2 motel rooms. Go to bed, you'll never make it in this town. Oh, chronic violence of sonic silence. Your face, your wallet is broken. Your grease paint is streaming service. No one has time to watch. Oh, look, it's morning. Cough, cough, cough. Okay. Last one. This is called I'd fail a piss test with flying colors. Sorry, this is already annoying. Most so into poetry right now. All in on this one, all in on one. I'm on one, on one, on one. Let's fucking go, as everyone says. Baseball players, chatbots, comedians, spelling alike. Oh wait, they're all on 1% on their phones. I forgot about the cellular cobalt seep to the bone nationale. My bloodthirsty subscription to AT&T and HD&G. This is the bricolage of circus, and we're going in style, loogie by loogie, age by age, licked brick by licked brick. May all the world's lollipop sticks be adequate. Anonymously, unanimously, begrudgingly, I stole all these words out the dictionary, thrown together with my own personal brand of doofus glue, huffing and puffing gusto. Make sweet, sweet lunch to me, pesto lipstick or rim the martini, shake me, bake me, raise me, I'm the mustache on your Aunt Cookie's lip, after instant coffee and a chain-dangling ultralight, who still goes to Kinko's for all her printing needs. Copy wrong me harder, baby, so loose, so happy, the moose loose in the city of line, hop in the whip, hop in the WIP, my insurance is so progressive. Keys stroked to this little QWERTY pie, scooped my newish American interest by way of Blue York, Goo Orleans, Who Jersey, Go Stupid Olympics, USA, your face on the cereal box. I've got O's and different venereal odes, collecting crushes like Beanie Babies, ripping their tags off, making them worthless, setting them free, like the annual sale at Forever 21. I am empty and unattended. Go fetch me a monostick. Oh, sorry, I had God Bless America stuck in my head for 20 years. Do you know that one? Oldie but a baddie. Everyone blazing the LA Draft Dodgers. These colors don't run. This is a laundry detergent commercial. This is a lifestyle shred on me. I'm skipping on reality lately, changing lanes without using my use your Volta, asshole. Skipping meals, making gains, Peter Pan gagging on my maggot swagger. Conrad Cameron said it was nice seeing me walk on clouds, at least I think. Hard to hear from way down here. Yeah, you're right. Cirrus energy. Be invincible tonight. Smell the circus on my breath. VV untouchable right now. VVV Valentino and the Bardo. How about it? I saw your velvet in the bug light. Cold cut sandwich in my belly. Veggie deli meat. The paradox of the future is cowed. Thanks.